Dude, listen, Dricus, we're gonna go try to murder each other, but if you bring that shit up again, I will stab you.
Strickland's the type that would, but now Dricus has that in his pocket. He's like, I know what's gonna piss this guy off. How would I coach Strickland if I was Strickland's coach? And how would I coach DDP if I was his coach to win the fight? For Strickland, for DDP, it's gonna be a juicy fight. Okay, boys and girls, we're back again. UFC 297, baby. It's fight week. Thank the Lord above. Strickland DDP. It's going to be a juicy fight. How would I coach Strickland if I was Strickland's coach? And how would I coach DDP if I was his coach to win the fight? For Strickland, it's going to be the same thing he always does. It's good patient pressure. Patient pressure. Try to get this fight turned into a boxing match where they're going tit for tat. Strickland's going to have to be relentless on stuffing the shots. Stuff the shots hard, wrestle hard right off the bat. If you do get taken down, get up right away. Be quick on the get-ups, and he's going to do that regardless, and that's going to be a good plan. Neither of these guys are snipers. They're not the type, the Israel Adesanya, the Sugar Sean type, to where if you would make one mistake, boom, they're gonna snipe you. They're more output guys. So that's how Strickland's gonna win over 5 rounds, because Dricus is gonna come out explosive and he's gonna come out strong. It's gonna be important that Strickland counters his wrestling right off the rip, and then keeps up with his patient pressure, marching forward, breaking Dricus down, and getting Dricus really tired, going to his body later on and putting him away in the 5th round. So I think those are some important keys for Strickland to win the match. For DDP, how can he win? He's got to be smart with his explosiveness. He can't come out there and put pedal to the metal that first 10 minutes, those first 2 rounds, because he's got a whole nother 15 minutes to fight. So he's going to have to be smarter with his explosiveness for this fight. And it's going to be smart for him to mix up the takedowns. Mix up the takedowns. Level change a lot. Level change a lot. Make Strickland have to guess. Make Strickland be biting on the takedowns and dropping his hands more. Strickland does swat at those punches. Let's watch here real quick this fight where Alex Pereira, he is a little bit of a sniper. He's longer. He's a little bit more faster. He's a lot more explosive. Strickland does swat at his punches. So here we go. Steps forward with that left hook. Right to the lips. Strickland thought the jab was coming, so he over parried on that jab, and Pereira just led with the left hook. His best punch, right to the lips.
Good because
Bink. And sits him down. That's one thing Dricus has an opportunity to do too, is come forward. A lot of shots down the center, straight in the center. And then when he does blitz forward, make it look like they're coming down the middle and then come over the top. Hopefully he can get Strickland swatting at him just like that, because when he backs up, he does raise his chin, but he's so good at it. He was backing up, raising his chin sometimes against Izzy. His eyes are so good. He backs up, raises his chin, swats at those punches, and then he's back on you. So that's going to be another option. I mean, DDP, threaten him with those explosive doubles. Threaten him with those explosive doubles. Punch to his body, getting him swatting a lot. And then when he blitzes forward, make it look like it's coming up the middle and come over the top. Easier said than done. That's the game plan all the time when people are swatting at their punches like this. And those people know that, so they have a good reaction to those. But hiding it is going to be key. So let's see here where Dricus, his most recent fight, knocks out Robert Whitaker and how he does it. Here we go. Dricus standing southpaw on orthodox. Walks forward. He also floats his chin. He also walks forward and he floats his chin too. There's going to be an opportunity for Strickland to crack him walking in.
Dricus
is constantly switching southpaw and orthodox.
Fighting at a really high pace.
We have crossed the midpoint of round 1. Dean Thomas, what do you have?
Sitting in the pocket here with 2:16 round 1.
That takedown. Not only does du Plessis have to think about that, but for Whitaker, he got his hands on him. And sometimes when you're fighting an awkward guy, you need to get your hands on him so you can feel him and not only have to try to time what they're doing, but being able to feel him is very helpful.
See, Robert Whitaker is more of that springy guy. He's more of that springy guy, exploding it out. Strickland is going to be walking you down most of the time. Is Dricus going to be able to throw something to make Strickland slow down on coming forward? Because Izzy couldn't. Izzy couldn't crack him. I mean, when someone's marching you down that hard, you have to crack them and earn some respect and slow them down from pressuring you. But Strickland did such a good job at blocking everything Izzy had to slow him down and kept marching forward. Blocked his head kick, kept marching forward, took care of his teeth, kept marching forward, and that really put Izzy on his back foot the whole fight, and it really changed the fight. So here we go, round 2. Orthodox constantly switching his stance, and it doesn't look like he has a rhyme or reason. And he steps in and he just drops him with a jab. Dricus is such a strong, explosive guy. If he's got you hurt and he's teeing off on you, those punches are so heavy. You see his shoulders, his arms, his bicep, his wrists, his fists are so big and so heavy. So that it's a little bit of a different fight. So let's see here. This just came out on Twitter. Strickland talking about DDP.
I actually talked to Dricus after that, and I was like, Dricus, I mean, because I like the guy. Me and him are gonna have a fucking war. We're gonna have a fucking death match. Like, there is no other way that ends. You know, someone's getting knocked the fuck out.
He's gonna kiss you.
He might try to grab my, but I mean, at the end of the day,
That's his coach. That's his coach.
Worst things could happen, right? Fuck. So I actually sent him a message, and I was like, dude, listen, Dricus, we're gonna go try to murder each other, but if you bring that shit up again, I will stab you.
Strickland's the type that would. He at the press conference, at everything, there's a good chance he'll have a knife. And if Dricus says something and they're in their stare off, I mean, chances are Dana's going to catch wind of this. The security's going to catch wind of this. Let him get in range. Don't let him get within 10 feet of each other. Because you know Strickland's probably going to have a knife and probably would try to cut him somewhere.
I still want to kill somebody.
You know he's gonna bring it up.
No, he was cool about it. He was cool. But I mean, again, I'm not telling you I don't want to fight you, Dricus. I'm not saying you're not a good fighter. I'm just saying that that's a line that when crossed, it transcends fighting to like, if I have, like, I'm going to, if I go to Canada and you bring that up, well, guess what? I'm going to go to jail. They're going to deport me. And we spent 8 weeks of training doing for no reason.
I mean, yeah. But now Dricus has that in his pocket. He's like, I know what's going to piss this guy off. But I don't think with Sean Strickland, I don't think him being emotional will affect him that negatively. Because it looks like in a lot of his videos when he's sparring, it looks like he's emotional. He loves to be emotional. He loves to come forward and try to break people and really hurt people when he's pissed off and damage him. So I don't think it's going to affect Strickland that much. I think Dricus is going to be very surprised how hard it is to take down Sean Strickland. And not only take him down, he might put him to his butt, but it's going to be even harder to hold him down. Dricus doesn't seem like the type that's going to get on top of you, half guard, keep your leg pinched, and not let you up. He looks like the type, he's going to hit your butt and he's going to try to damage you. But when you're trying to damage someone, as soon as you take him down, you're giving him the opportunity to stand up. So I don't see Dricus really taking Sean Strickland down and doing much. But yeah, Sean Strickland's a ticking time bomb. You can't mess with that guy. You can't mess with that guy because he probably will do what he says, and there's a good chance he's going to have a knife. But I'm looking forward to the fight. Those are the ways I think Sean Strickland can win, and those are the ways I think Dricus can win. I'm sticking with my pick. I think Strickland gets it done, 4th, 5th round by TKO. We're going to find out. I'm looking forward to the match. UFC 297 this week. Comment what you guys think below. Hit that like and subscribe button. And I will talk to you guys soon. Love you. Bye-bye.